Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back once again for another set of Let's Play on Metroid Prime 1 using the Wii mode here on Metroid Prime Trilogy. And if you did miss out during the last video, well, we went and got some new said Chozo artifacts, and not only that, but did get a brand new said level up upgrade for our said ice beam known as the ice spreader, which that is going to be somewhat of a very much useful type of tool that we are going to be using within our set of the Phazon Mines, because we are going to be seeing a whole heck of a lot of said Metroids within that area, and there's going to be some platform jumping that we will have to go and do, and having those type of said Metroids in the way is going to be somewhat of a problem. So at least having this type of said ice spreader will be able to make sure that those guys get frozen, and then we can go and do some destruction with our said missiles afterwards. But currently right now, before heading back to the said Phazon Mines, we are right back over in the Findera Drifts, or just around, I want to say, within this said research facility in the outer parts of here. I think there's like two different type of said elevators, I think, in both of this type of direction here, but just around in this little middle area, there should be like some sort of tower that we could go and use our said plasma beam for. And if you go ahead, drop down all the way into this area where the tower went and collapsed, you can actually find yourself with a said another Chozo artifact. And I want to say that this is our second last one. The only one that is going to be remaining right now for a said Chozo artifact is located in the depths of the Phazon Mines, and there's going to be a whole lot of other things to go and do within this area, because the deeper that we go, we will be facing off with a said boss at some point down the road, and hopefully at least try to figure out where the said Chozo artifact is going to be, because if we can go in and grab out the last one, then we can return all the way back to the said impact crater. But within these two videos, we are not only just going to be doing out here with Metroid Prime 1, but we are also, of course, going to be heading right on into another said type of topic related video. This one in particular is going to be known as the Nintendo Direct for what March 27th did have to offer. Now, currently right now at the time of this recording, I don't really know exactly what is happening within the said Direct just yet, because it's not really that time for the 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But when that does actually happen, I will go and make sure to check it out when it does go on. I believe it is like a 30-minute said Direct, so it is going to be a very short one, but hopefully there's going to be some good games that will hopefully at least somewhat come on out of this said type of, I want to say, maybe last of these said type of hurrahs of Switch 1 Directs that we'll probably go and see. Don't know if there'll probably be more Switch 1 games in the near future, but again, since we do have the Nintendo Switch 2 as a backwards compatibility thing, there could be some other extra games kind of slowly heading on into the said original Switch, but we'll have to see what happens there. Now, it looks like there is a set type of red scan, but we can't really do anything in that type of area just yet. But what we can go and do is that if you guys remember here back in the Phazon Mines, where we had that very much annoying area to go into where there was no type of actual said type of save points at all that much here in this part. The only type of save point that you get is right here at the very beginning of the area, and then you have to wait for like such a long time after having to go and pick up with the said type of power bombs. Now, once we actually do have with the said type of grapple beam and everything around over here, you can actually take a much nicer type of detour and kind of make things a little bit nicer for yourself, and trying to head all the way back over here to where the original said power bomb was for the said upgrade. And this is where you can now go and blow up with this rubble here that we didn't really go and do from before, but now we can. Head right on into here. Watch out for the security cameras though. There's going to be a whole lot of them, so we are going to have to kind of find out where a said type of scan point is, and hopefully we will make sure to go ahead and use it here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, having to use the Wii mode and try to readjust everything is going to be somewhat annoying, but there we go. Made sure that all those security cameras are turned off, or the security cannons, I should say. But now we're going to have to try to grab out a little bit of some extra type of said health, because I know that we are in some desperate need of that. Well, I wouldn't really say too much of a desperate need, because currently right now we do have a set of 4 other energy tanks still active right now. I know that we just went and lost out on the other, I want to say 4, because we only have, I think, just around like with 8 energy tanks. But there will be a healing area that we will go and recharge back up soon, which I will go and show you guys where the other said healing part for another said save room will be. And this one I don't want to say is going to be all that too long. So it's not like compared to how the other one was when we were here at the very early part of the Phazon Mines. Alright, so now we're back over here. And I believe there is going to be a set type of barrier that's going to be blocking the way. So we will have to destroy it on some more. There's some space pirates that are here, and there are some Metroids as well. So go and do a little bit of a quick scan. You should be able to see that there should be a red scan somewhere around over here that will basically activate with the area to turn off the barrier. So there we go. And now all the space pirates and other said Metroids already know that we went and turned off the barrier. So we have to go and do a little bit of a said battle beforehand. Alright, and everything should be safe for now. And this is where you are going to have to go and use the said X-ray visors here. Because normally when we go and start heading on out of where that said barrier was, you'll get to see that there's a lot of like Phazon on the ground. Unfortunately, we can't really go and touch on that Phazon just yet because we do need a said type of Phazon suit. But we haven't really seen that type of said suit right now at the moment. But once we actually do go and head on over to just around over here, there should be some platforms while you go and use the X-ray visors. Just make sure that you go and destroy out some of these Metroids though, because they will be flying around and they will try to cause some issues. But if a whole lot of them do like start like showing up around within your within the way, you can go and use the said power bombs too, and you can actually destroy them out quicker. Alright, so here we are, just going to have to jump on over here and hopefully try to reach up into this type of said platform. Now this is where there's going to be some Phazon on the ground, and that's going to be hurting us. Ouch. Alright, let's get on out of there before anything else starts getting crazy. Have to be very careful. I kind of like how the way of how the X-ray visors kind of work is that you kind of have like a different type of health bar type of limit for how it kind of shows up compared to like some of the other different said visors. Okay, so that seems like where we are going to have to go is use that type of said spider ball over here. And there will be some times around within the said Phazon Mines where we will have to use the said spider ball in some areas, and this is going to be one of them right here. So we're just going to have to make sure that we just go and jump up like that. I'm pretty certain I think by now, after going through that big, huge, ginormous puzzle, having to go and pick up with that said plasma beam, I don't think we should have any other type of issues at all whatsoever having to go through any more of those type of said spider ball puzzles anymore. So this is where we could actually go and just make a beeline right to the other said door without having to go and fight off with some of these enemies, because they will become somewhat of a annoying issue. But either way, let's just go and jump on over here, blast our way into with the plasma beam, and there it is. Another set elevator to take us a little bit more deeper down into the Phazon area. But while as we do go down, you will be seeing, like, I think around within one part of the window here or somewhere, you will get to kind of see that there is a lot of Phazon on the ground, though. Okay, here we go. Let's just blast on through. Oh, yeah. And there's some more space pirates. They never can ever go and let go out of here for this one. And, by the way, having the said plasma beam, though, to knock out with some of these regular type of space pirates, they could just go flying and just send themselves off into another different direction somewhere. Like, these plasma beam is going to really help out with any of these type of annoying space pirates here. And yes, and here it is, one of the annoying said parts there. Watch out for any of those type of red type of squid creatures, because they can literally kind of latch on into you and try to push you off. But what we do want to go is head right on over here to where the said power bomb is, and there will be a said part that you will have to kind of use your speed boost ball for a little bit for that one. You don't want to be falling down anywhere. Alright, so here we go. Made it to another said plasma beam door. And now we're going to have to use our thermal visors here for this one. And this one here in particular, for what this area does have, is that we are going to have to be on the lookout for a said missile expansion. So before we actually go and head off into any other type of said door, we will have to find that said missile expansion so that we can at least have a little bit of another type of upgrade for it. There we go. And just like that, we've been increased again by another 5. And yes, more thermal visors that we have to go to, and watch out for more of these annoying type of nebula enemies here again. Well, and there we go. Made it right through. And nothing anymore that is going to happen, but it looks like there is going to be some new enemies here. Now, these guys are the red troopers. So this is where you will need the actual set of plasma beam for this one. But these guys are really easy. Just keep on blasting them through, and they should just be able to just get themselves out and finished out here pretty quickly. And we will definitely make sure have to do a scan on these guys before they disappear too. So there we go. And after destroying out with all those red troopers there, we're just going to have to go and just kind of use up our spider ball again. And land ourselves right onto this said platform. And there should be another red scan area somewhere around where the barrier is going to be. And we're going to have to go and check around and see what happens here. Yep, there it is. That's exactly what we do want. Nice. Alright, so barrier is down. Use the said grapple beam to fly on over here. And I think our save point is just right around in this type of location where the red plasma beam door is going to be. So we're just going to make a beeline right to that. And that is how we're going to go and end up with this episode for today. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And hope you guys do go and check out on the Nintendo Direct as well for the highlights.